Okay, Virgo, this is gonna be a New Year's resolution. Okay, so what do you kind of need to improve as you go into the year 2026? Okay, Virgo, I'm gonna need you to think more highly of yourself. Okay, be more secure in who you are. You know, be more secure with yourself. You know, look at yourself in a better light than you do now, because that's what I'm getting with the star in reverse. You don't maybe think highly of yourself, or think, you know, and that's due to insecurity. So work on whatever is making you feel insecure, and like go towards feeling more confident in yourself, you know. So confidence is going to be your, you know, it's going to be your New Year resolution. Working on your confidence, becoming more confident, getting your confidence up. Some of y'all don't believe in yourself, believe in your capabilities. I don't care what you may show the world, what you may portray, but what I'm getting here with the star in reverse, you don't believe in yourself or something. You don't have faith in yourself, something. You don't trust yourself. You have, and this could be a problem with you not trusting the universe, trusting God. Okay, trusting the higher power. You know, once you can't trust, you know, once you don't have that trust in God like you might think you do, you ain't gonna be able to trust in nothing else. Or, you know, that's including you at this point. So you can't trust yourself because you don't really trust God. It's like you don't trust, okay? And you're gonna have to work on your trust, your confidence as you go into the new year. Some of you guys are kind of codependent, okay? You kind of depending on people to maybe validate you or make you feel good about yourself. If it's nobody validating you or telling you how well you're doing or how good you're doing in your career, just complimenting you, making you feel good about yourself, you don't feel good about yourself, and that's not how it should work. Okay, you're supposed to know who you are, already have then validated yourself that you are good, that you're doing good, that you achieved, that you are achieved, you know, you got it going on. Okay, you're just supposed to know who you are, regardless of like if you have other people to tell you or not, to validate that for you. You have to validate that for yourself. Okay, so going into 2026, start you know, depending on yourself for happiness. You know, finding what makes you happy, what makes you feel good, how you can trust more and have faith more. But don't be dependent on other people to make you, you know, believe or trust or feel good about yourself or validate you or make you happy. Okay, let's not depend on anyone as we go into the new year. And I'm not getting necessarily you depend on anyone financially. I'm not getting that. This is more like emotional, physical, like more so like physical and emotional or mental, okay, type of validation that you look for. Codependency that you look for. And since I said that validation, that could be emotional, mental validation you be looking for, or physical validation like compliments and people telling you about your looks and everything like that. But regardless, you are not going to be dependent on anyone, okay, for validation. And you're going to validate yourself. Some of you guys may be implementing more self-care in your routine. Okay, that's going to help you a lot. This is actually what's going to help you feel more secure. Like I said, you figure out what does fulfill you, what makes you feel whole on your own, because you just should not be looking for that external validation. You should not just, you know, be looking for that within somebody else's opinion of you or something, or, you know, looking for somebody else. You're supposed to know that, okay? So it's like you doing a lot of self-care is really going to help you feel more secure, okay? Believe in yourself more. That's what that self-care is going to do. So some about you needing to implement self-care though. Like maybe you already do it, but, you know, enhance it. some people think self-care is just doing like the physical things, like taking a bath and doing your mask, getting your hair, nails, like feet done, all that. But it's also like nurturing your mental, making sure your mental, your emotional state is good, that you are up to par, mentally and emotionally. That you're nurturing that aspect. And that's like caring for yourself or whatever. So I'm just getting, though, it's in many like categories. It's not just gonna be you needing to get your get maintenance done or anything. It's like more of like taking care of your mental, your mind, your emotions. Okay, yeah, heavy on you guys are gonna be needing to connect more with God, source, whoever you believe in. Okay, because something about you having a disconnect there, that's going to already cause you issues. So you want to make sure that you're grounded, rooted, okay, that you are having that faith, that you are talking to, whoever you believe in, that you're praying, that you're making time for that. But it's something about you needing to be more connected with whoever you believe in, because that's the foundation, believe it or not. So it's just as simple as you needing to pray more, talk to God, talk to your spirit guides, talk to ancestors, because again, once you're disconnected there, you're going to be disconnected. Everything is going to be like a disconnection for you. You're going to feel disconnected to a lot of things, and this also leads to why certain things, why you have this anxiety, or you're always worried and things like that, is because you're not grounded. Maybe you need to work on your root chakra as well as you go into the new year. Start grounding yourself more. Do what makes you feel safe and grounded. Okay, that could be going out, being in nature, meditating, again, praying. But it's something about you needing to get connected. Okay, because there's a disconnection here. And also that causes fear and anxiety and lack of faith and things like that. And that's why once you can, activate your root chakra, you're going to feel more grounded. And you're not going to fear things. You're going to feel secure. And it's something about that. So if you want to be feeling grounded and secure and, fearless as you go into this new year, feeling safe, having that security. Because I feel like the theme of you guys right now is just security. You need to work on your having that emotional and mental security and not looking for it elsewhere, okay? And it could be physical, could be financial, but like I said, I'm getting more so with the cup here. I'm just getting more so mind, emotions, feelings, okay? Mental. So yeah, because it looks like a lot of you guys with the Six of Swords, you could have anxiety, worry a lot, and it's due to you, again, just not having that faith, not being connected. So that's kind of the root of the problem there. So just go into, like I said, just try to activate your root chakra, pray more, find ways to get more connected. Some of y'all need to like get out this maybe phase that you could be in where you're maybe laying around, you're always like cooped up in your bed or in a dark room, and then it kind of like puts you in your head, like you be in your head. And I'm saying it's because you may be all closed up and cooped up in your bed or on the couch or something, but this is not helping you any type of way. So start getting out the bed if you can. Start there and spending your time at least somewhere else, maybe even if it's just out front or something, on your balcony, on your front porch. Just get out of this comfort zone you're in, where I feel like it's you being closed up in the room, always in the dark, in a depressive state. And this is what's kind of putting you in your head. So if you don't want to like be in your head, still having like a lot of worry and anxiety because you don't feel secure and everything, whatever the reasons are though, it's gonna take for you to get out this comfort zone, get outside more, or just go to a different place in the house or something, but just not staying in one place. And just maybe this can literally just be a comfort zone. So a comfort zone could be anything. You could do everything that I'm saying that you may not do, but it's something that you're really comfortable with, And I feel like this doesn't help you with your mental. In order to help you with your mental or your emotion at this point, it's time for you to maybe expand, try something different, go outside the usual, because you could be in a comfort zone. And I'm just getting that this comfort zone, it messes with you mentally, emotionally, Virgo, and that's what you don't realize. This can even be like you comfortable in a situation, relationship with somebody, or you're in a situation, let's say you playing house even with somebody, you stay there because the bills and everything is going to get paid, with the help of both of y'all, or that this person may come through, or that this is like somebody you do share responsibilities with. Maybe y'all have kids, maybe you feel obligated to stay there. But that's also, I'm just getting at, those are also types of comfort zone, because I'm getting like maybe you're not okay where you are, maybe you don't even like where you are, you don't want to be in that environment, but you stay there because it's comforting to you, it's familiar to you. And I was talking about this earlier in the video, so that could be in the air right now. People are just kind of like comfortable, and the only way you could really be your best self, have potential, is to get out of the comfort zone, or to see your highest potential, get out your comfort zone. So I'm just saying, this could be anything, not literally just sitting around, sitting on the couch, sitting in a room always in the dark or something, just kind of lounging around. This is comfort like in any type of way. Sometimes it's drugs, you're leaning into drugs because drugs make you feel better. Again, back to the mental security. You only feel good unless you smoking all day, or if you partaking in whatever you like to do. Okay, so whatever it is though, it's validation outside of you, and you're gonna have to find that validation within, so you don't have to look for it elsewhere, whether it's a person, place, or thing, Virgo. Okay, so whatever got you in this comfortable state, it's like it's time to get out of it, because I'm getting this stuff that you be staying in that's comforting to you, that's familiar to you. It's not even that, because it's not even like the issue is not really you staying there. It's because I'm getting like it's not where you want to be. It's actually fucking with your mental. Like I said, whatever type of comfort zone you're in, whatever you engage in to make you feel better, or make you feel comfort, or make you feel like it's because it's familiar to you. Whatever you're doing though, it's messing with your head. So it's a difference if it was a comfort zone where you're excelling in this, but this is actually what is part of your this is actually where your dependency comes from, and you get your validation from whatever comfort zone this in. But like I'm just getting like it's more so you operating out of ego, but it's not really like where you want to be. I'm just getting something like that, and I just feel like it's for any type of scenario. Like I said, it could be simple as a relationship. You're staying there because of the kids or something, or you're staying because y'all got years or something, or this could even be you being your own worst enemy. You are in your comfort zone because you like to have these same habits, the same things you do, and it's not serving you, but you continue to do it, things like that. But people don't realize it's called when you're comfortable. You're just comfortable with doing that. You've been doing it for how long or something, or that just, again, it makes you feel comfortable. It's just when you keep doing something though, you clearly find comfort in it, and that could get obsessive. That could turn bad because you're not secure within, because you're looking for comfort in everything else. Okay, something like that, y'all. I ain't about to keep staying on, but that's heavy on the theme. Okay, as you go into the New Year's, so simple. Definitely implement some of the things I said, and you will see how you can have one of the best years. As you go into the New Year's, a Gemini, a Cancer, Aquarius, a Libra, or another Virgo could be significant. Could also be in someone's big three. You can have some of these placements in your big three as confirmation. But I'm getting like as you go on into the next 2026, those zodiacs are going to be like highlighted or important in your 2026 in some way. I'm also getting those could be important seasons. Even seasons where maybe you begin to really like put in that work when it comes to what you need a resolution with. Something like that. Some of y'all could be born on the 9th or the 17th. Some of y'all, the validation is in material possessions. You're always looking for money and material things to make you happy, but it's more so a comfort zone. It ain't even making you happy though. Something like that. Not necessarily the money and the material itself, but you chasing the money is what I'm getting at. But you ain't even comfortable while you chasing the money. You're not supposed to be chasing money, but you get what I'm saying? Like it's like you just find comfort in everything outside of you, and you wonder why you feel like, you know, why you don't feel sure of yourself, or why you don't feel confident, why you feel point blank period, why you just don't feel secure in yourself. You're always looking for validation or comfort elsewhere, and it's just like you're not gonna really you're really not gonna get it until you find that happiness, that comfort from within. Honestly, that's why you see people with all this money, but they ain't got no type of personality for real. They not really happy for real. They not truly feeling secure within inside. They just chasing money, and they got it, but it just don't even build character. You chasing money and you getting money, cool. You looked at it as you got money, but do you take time to like build your character? You know, a lot of people I'm just getting at, like, people would sit and chase money all day, but they be like zombie inside. Like, they don't have no personality, no soul. They don't know nothing outside of money, chasing money. It's actually giving a lack mindset. But I ain't about to keep going forever and ever. But it's just that it just don't matter how much physical things in the 3D world that you come across, no matter how many people, you know, no matter how many things you obtain, it doesn't matter. The validation from that doesn't matter if you don't have it from within. Point blank period, y'all. 2026 resolutions for Virgo. Some of y'all may need to work on your communication, okay, as you go into the New Year's. Because I was also getting, like, with the Queen of Cups here in reverse, you could be you could not be tapped in with your divine feminine energy, okay? So you could be operating more in your masculine, or there's there's not a balance there or something. Because it's like you're in your masculine more, with this being in reverse to me. That's what I'm getting. So with communicate, I'm just getting like you may be tapped out of your feminine energy though, because you could have a problem with like communicating, or your throat chakra could even be needing to get worked on because you don't believe in yourself, right? So you're having a hard time speaking up and expressing yourself. So work on all that as you go into the New Year's, okay? Boom, you're gonna be right where you want to be. So I'm getting throat chakra with that too. Your throat chakra needs working on. That's, you expressing yourself, using your voice, speaking up, okay? You need to definitely do that, okay? And I was just saying, like, feminines are more of the communicators or whatever, so I'm just getting like you need to, tap into your feminine energy. That way you could have that nurturing side where you are tapped in with your feelings or whatever, and you're able to communicate your feelings, okay? Because maybe somebody here, Virgo here, you have a hard time expressing your feelings or whatever, okay? That's also what I'm getting with that in reverse. So work on your communication. Start being able to express yourself, express how you feel. Don't hold stuff in. Just be a better communicator. Try to communicate your thoughts out your mouth instead of like holding it in your head, okay? Is what I want to say. 2026 resolutions for Virgo. Yes, spirit guides came out, y'all. I cannot make this up. I pulled 3 cards from tarot, and now I'm pulling my own cards as we end this off. Did I not say something about you not being grounded? I really feel like you're not grounded. You're not connected right now to spirit, God, the universe, whatever you believe in. But your spirit guides specifically, they guide you. They are the ones who actually help you and be sending you signs and help you with, along your path. And it's like you could specifically not be connected to your spirit guide, or you are, but you're kind of ignoring, the signs and things that they're sending you. But it's due to you not being connected, okay? Maybe some of y'all here don't even believe in you don't believe in anything. You don't have a religion, or you don't believe in certain stuff, okay? So I'm not here to talk about that, but whatever you believe in, though, it's a need for you to get connected. Yes, and then communicate and spirit guides together. There's something about you needing to talk to your spirit guides more. Didn't I say that you need to pray more, talk to God, talk to whoever you believe in? Bruh, did I not? Bruh, I cannot, y'all. Like, the confirmations just be crazy. And it's not even like it's confirmations. I already said what I said in the beginning. And this is just confirming. Y'all be real hype at the confirmations. I'm sorry, but it's just crazy. Like, it's literally just what I said. So it's something about you needing, though, to talk more to them, communicate more to them, tell them what you want, tell them, like if you are struggling with feeling these certain type of ways, tell them how you feel, ask them how can they show you the way, help you become stronger, strengthen you in some area that you feel like you're lacking in. Just talk to them, okay? They be right there trying to guide you anyway. Just get more connected, though, okay, y'all? Because again, that is the root. Like, that is the foundation to everything else. If nothing else is working out, that's when you know, okay, I'm disconnected. I'm not connected somewhere. Yeah, so definitely talk to your spirit guides more. I'm also getting, like, pay attention, though. They could be guiding you, and we all tend to do it. You just not trying to you're not trying to acknowledge it. You're acting blind to they could dead ass send you a sign and you'll ignore it like you didn't receive that sign for a reason. You're acting like it was some damn coincidence or something. No, let's start really believing. Let's start listening. Let's start communicating to our guides, okay? Yeah, you may be guided along the way, as we all are each and every year. So again, you're gonna always be guided, right? So just make sure you are paying attention to the signs, that you are open to what they are trying to guide you, because they'll never steer you wrong. They're trying to guide you the right way, even if it look wrong, okay? But it's like or if it's never look wrong. If it's not something you want to do, you just gotta believe that it's in your best. It's in your best interest, okay? Some of y'all maybe need to be more careful about the contracts you get into, that you sign. This don't even have to be like a job. I am getting that, though. It's financial for sure. But contracts could even just be the relationships you choose to be in, okay? The people you pick, okay? The people you allow to, really give your time, your essence, your energy, your soul to. That's a goddamn contract, okay? So you need to be careful about the type of contracts you are signing, though, okay? Even if this is paper, you signing something, make sure you pay attention and everything, okay, to whatever you are about to sign off on, okay? I'm also getting, if this is like a relationship, be careful who, the people you decide to involve yourself with, okay? Because that is always going to be, that's always going to be an importance that people really like to brush off. But who you're around really matters, okay? Who you decide to work with, share responsibilities with, whatever type of contract this is, even if this is a company or work with somebody, people, you just never know who you are dealing with, right? So you want to just be cautious of that, because you can mess around, get in a contract, and then whether these are people or some company, end up making you feel, bad about yourself, or may end up making you take some type of loss, may ruin your image, may make you, and then, if you already have a hard time with, if you're already having a hard time mentally and emotionally, not being able to, just always kind of being in your head, or whatever the case is. I'm just getting like, you could even end up signing contracts, getting into contracts with people that'll fuck with your head, and now they didn't fuck with your head, now your money all fucked up, okay? It's something about like just be careful who you decide to, again, give your time, your energy, your money, your resources to, because it's just the fact that like everything isn't what it looks like. And if you already deal with them type of problems, you don't want to be around people that are going to add to those problems or cause you to feel maybe even worse about yourself, in general. Like you just don't want to put yourself in places where you are back worrying and in your head again it's things like that. Just be careful of the things you sign or whatever you get into. And I'm also just getting with that, like, everything isn't good money, okay? People may be trying to offer you a contract, offering you to sign something, offering you to get in some type of relationship, but doesn't mean that it's for you, okay? Doesn't mean that this is a good opportunity for you. So be careful with that. Don't just be signing anything. Don't just be getting into contracts with anybody or anything. Some of y'all are gonna need to focus on your diet more, okay? Maybe you need to implement more water, more fruits, or food that will hydrate the body, okay? You need to really focus on your diet. This could also be drugs. Like I like to say, it's whatever you're intaking. You need to really pay attention to your diet, okay? So if you eat better, you're going to feel better. So as you go into the New Year's, eat better. As you finish off your New Year, eat better, okay? You want to just eat better. That's how you can have a good year, because you're going to, again, you eat better, you feel better, you look better, and you do better, okay? Some of y'all is drinking. If you drink a lot, okay, cut back on it. Sometimes you don't gotta go cold turkey. Just like, just learn moderation and balance, okay? Moderation, okay? And maybe that's the message. So, just pay attention to your diet. Make sure you're eating healthy, but also just, if if it's something that you really like to do or whatever, you just do it in moderation. That's all. Don't have to, whatever it is, though, you don't want to be taking in things that are like destroying your body, because again, you're not going to feel your best, and you won't be your best if you are broken down and sick, okay? You guys should put more effort into your appearance, okay? Some of y'all need to worry less about your appearance. I'm not even going to hold you. I feel like this is saying you need to worry less about your appearance, and not in that type of way. I don't even think this is like how you look. It can be. I do think it's that. I'm not going to lie. It's that for sure, too. Like, it's like you could be too much into yourself. Very, like I got called when I was young. Very vain. Nothing is wrong with that, though. Like I said, it's just, you got to be healthy. It just got to be healthy type of vain, okay? Things just got to be healthy. There's nothing wrong with what you do. It's just as long as you're not, doing it for bad or anything, okay? So I'm getting like, maybe that is, your thing. You're very vain. You're very into your appearance. But I'm getting like, as you go into the New Year's, you may want to ease off of that, and not take care of yourself and all that, but stop worrying about how it look. And this is not just literally look. You could be worried about like your image, how you come off to people, what you got, how much money you got in the bank, your assets. You worry more so about how it look, okay, more so than maybe taking care of your mental, making sure you are emotionally and mentally balanced, making sure you are really believing in yourself, and you're not looking for an image to have, or you're not looking for things to make you look good, because again, you're gonna find all that within. So something about just not focusing so much on how things look, okay? It's not about how it look. You gotta go, when people get to know you, they see how you look and all, but once they get to know you and they around you a lot, they seeing through that part now. And it's like, when they see through that part with you, Virgo, it's not giving what it needs to give. It's giving like maybe you are someone, like I was mentioning, without a personality, or without like real genuine love. Like maybe people could really see that you're somebody who doesn't have real genuine love for themselves. They are maybe going through a lot of things. They can see maybe that you don't believe in yourself, because people are looking at like, people in your life, especially people around you, they can see beyond that. And it's like you are more so an image type of person. I'm just being real. That's how they looking at it. Like, you are more so into how things look, your image, literally how you look. But again, it's more, I think it's more so the things that you have. You base all of, like I said, you base stuff off of, you base your worth and your value off of what you have or what you can obtain and things like that. And I just feel like spirit is like, as you go into the new year's, try to worry more about going beyond the surface level, not just showing. And this can even just be when it comes to feelings and communicating to people. Maybe you just have surface level conversations and people are like, I want to hear like the real shit. I want to hear like the relatable shit with you. Like, I want to really connect. Maybe people could see you as stuck up. I'm even getting y'all, but it does seem like it's validated why you are looked at this way, because you could really be so worried about image and how things look. You gotta be the baddest one. You gotta have the baddest car, the baddest house, the baddest purse. You gotta be that. You gotta be that nigga. You gotta be that nigga getting all the bitches. You gotta be that nigga that's making 6 figures. Whatever the case is, okay. Just know, like, none of that matters, because when people really, take time to get to know you, and what else is it? Like, the easiest person to fool is yourself. You can lie to other people, but you can't lie to yourself. So it's just one of them things, like, you even know deep down inside that you do things maybe for an image, to look good, superficial shit, okay? And that is just not serving you anymore, Virgo. So if you could stop doing that, okay, as you go into this new year, make that a personal goal, to work on, because everything ain't about how it look. And people definitely admire authenticity and genuineness more than anything. And I'm just getting like, you could really hold a lot of place a lot of value on how you look and the things that you have, the just the image and how things look, and how we gotta always look a certain way, okay, and things like that. And you gotta let that go, because maybe you're gonna experience some of your best years, and you let that go, okay? Throw that out the window, because one thing about it can never be on you. It's always in you. Some people really don't realize, like, you are your own power. Like, you are winning if you say you winning. You are who you are regardless, because you're who you are. Everybody's different, and that's your power. People be placing, I'm just mentioning that because people be placing power in the wrong places. Like, power is not, you wanting to have this image and everything and be liked and all that. That is not where how you really gain is what I'm trying to get at. This will just attract gold diggers and superficial people to you, okay? You won't even find like your real soul tribe when you act like this. So that's what I'm just trying to get at. And that's what I'm saying, you're going to live your best years when you realize, like, it ain't about that. Because then you're going to start coming from an authentic place, as well as, somebody who's secure in themselves, somebody who looks good, but they have their mind, their soul is even better, okay? Something like that. All right, let's get one more. Damn, these readings been long. Yeah, just make sure you're getting into healthy relationships and you're signing healthy contracts, okay? Because, again, this could be companies, work, opportunities that are offering you things. Just make sure these are opportunities that will make you feel good about yourself, opportunities that can put you in position, that can offer you some benefits or something. Don't just be signing freaking any contract, okay? Getting into any type of relationship, okay? Some of you guys, you need to work on your appearance though too. I'm also getting, if this is just for a Virgo, if you kind of be slacking, like I said, somebody you do be kind of laid up in your bed on the couch all the time or something, and you kind of just neglect how you look. Shit, I'm famous for it too. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But if you know you look good though, you need to dress it up, okay? Because again, we all know when you just look good, you feel good, you do good. So it's like, if you want to really have your best year or whatever, you getting dolled up and making sure you're just looking good, whatever way you like to get dolled up. Don't always just gotta be makeup, but whatever you like to do to make your appearance, enhance your appearance or whatever, to look good about you, feel good about yourself, look good, that's going to help you a lot. Because again, you're going to be looking good, which means you're going to feel good, and you're going to be doing your thing, doing good all 2026. some of y'all, you just could be in a period where you're neglecting yourself, and it's just like, get on your appearance as this new year come. Make sure you get on it so you can remember to stay up on it, okay? Yeah, just heavy on you guys making things appear what they're not, okay, as well. Like, just, I'm getting like, you know, as you go into the New Year's, if something really isn't what it seems, don't try to sugarcoat it. Don't try to what is it, like when people are trying to, and this could even be you guys, like I said, you're doing this with how you really feel, like you're really insecure, or you're going through things, you're not your best, you're having anxiety, you're worrying a lot or something. Like I said, you hide behind things with that. And I'm just getting like, if something really isn't what it is though, like, make sure you acknowledge it, or, you know, be real and come off like that. Don't like, because I'm really getting like, you have a habit of making things appear like it's all good, but it's really ain't all good, okay? And so your advice is to not do that, okay? Like, show what is happening, what is going on, be real, because I'm getting like, this is how you be real with yourself. You can't be real with anybody else when you not being real with yourself, okay? It's like, you need to be real with who you are, what it is that you got going on. And even, and this is not always like not, this is not like you having to tell the world or anything. It's just that even in your own life, like, if you in a relationship or you're in some type of family dynamic and you know you don't like these people, you don't like this person, but you're trying to like save ass, okay, making it like everything's all good, but knowing you really want to tell their ass off. It's like you are just trying to act like everything is good when it's not. Like, be real even in your own situations. If there's something going on within your life and you don't like it, or something really isn't what it is, acknowledge that. Don't try to save face. It's just what I keep getting, or something. Even if it's trying to save your face, just be honest, be open, you know. And I'm getting, this is more so with yourself. Don't even think like you gotta go telling people nothing. It's just be honest with yourself, because it's shit that I feel like you deal with that you don't even like dealing with, but you have, but again, you have this thing where you have to make everything look good. You gotta make sure, like, you gotta come off like everything good and nothing going wrong, and I'm perfect, and you know. So just get out of that mindset, y'all, because that is really what's going to help you get out of this worry you be in and this mental emotional conflict you be in, okay? So that's what I'm getting for Virgo. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. This is a little bit about your 2026 resolutions, how you can kind of improve yourself going into the New Year's, and to have a good New Year's, okay? So happy New Year's to you guys. I hope you receive all your wishes and blessings that you are deserving of, okay? So that's what I have for you guys. I will see y'all in the next one.